For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how easy it is to insert audio into your Google Slideshow presentation. You can either have background music or have voice narration for each slide. The first thing you need to do is find that music source or record some kind of voice narration using a tool. I prefer using Beautiful Audio. It's a simple audio editor that's very easy to use, and when you're done, you have a nice product that you can snip, do all sorts of editing with. So I already recorded something for slide number 3, so if I play it, your parents got this big, there it is, you can see that recording, and I'm going to save this as an MP3. Because the way it works is I'm going to have to upload this sound to my Google Drive. So just ask me to save it. So now you can see it's saved down here. Step number 2 now is to simply upload that file into my Google Drive. So I can do it in a number of ways. I can just go in, hit upload file. I could drag and drop it. It's totally up to you how you want to do this to get that in there. So we'll just click on that, hit open, and now that's going to be uploaded to my Google Drive. So once that's finished loading, I'm going to go back to my finished project. So here's my slideshow. And I want to do some voice narration for this slide down here. Now to get this in is super easy now. I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to go to Audio File. And then you have your options, shared files, wherever you just had the most recent things, all that stuff. You can go to My Drive, or you could even type the search in there. So there's my slide in there. I'm going to hit Select. It creates the audio, and it pops it in right there. Now you have lots of different options you can do. So this is under Format Options, but it pops up automatically. You can either have this start on click or automatically. You can loop the audio to go around and around. And then all these ones don't really matter because they have to do with formatting of images. So I'm going to have this go on click. And now it's ready to go. Now you're going to notice I had this little wee player here. Totally up to you. If you're going to have it on click, you should probably have that somewhere because they need to click on it to play it. Now that it's in there, I'm going to go to Present. And because I have click, that means I have to click the actual icon. Because if I click my slideshow, that's just going to bring up whatever I have on my slide. But when I click on that little icon there, remember when you were a kid and your parents got this big new fridge and you didn't care about the fridge, you care. And you can pause it, you can do whatever you want with that. The other nice trick is if you want this to play automatically, what I suggest you do is you can actually drag this to the edge so it's not on your page. But remember, you're going to have to change the format. So I'm going to go over up here to Format Options. And I'm going to do this on Automatic. So let's back up a slide here. And I'm going to hit Present. And we'll go through my slideshow. There it is. And when I get to that next slide, remember when you were a kid and your parents got this big new fridge and you didn't care about the fridge? The only thing is, you cared about that box because there's something. Notice it stops on that slide. I can't stop it if I can't see that button. So that's one thing to remember when you're playing automatically. Now, the last thing to remember is when you share this out, so you want students to work on it, you want other educators to see this, there's one major thing you're going to have to do. Right now I can play it because I'm the teacher and I own this. But when you share it out, you're going to have to share that file as well, or else people won't have permissions because it goes in as just yours. So I'm going to have to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to have to do a right click on this, and I have to go to that Get Shareable link here. So it's just like a Google Doc. If you don't share it out to people, they can't get on there. So I'm going to click Link Sharing On, and you can see the default anyone at the District School Board Niagara can view. In this case, they can listen. If you were sharing it outside of DSBN, you are going to have to go in, and you're going to have to do those extra steps and go to More and put on everyone with the link. Once you save it, now you can share it out. You won't get those emails saying this person needs permission because it will be there and be ready for you when you want to play. Remember when you were a kid and